listen. I'm gonna try to talk as normal as I can, but let's see. It is 8:22 in the morning, and I'm trying to do everything that I need to do recording wise so that I can get it done before my sons wake up. They went to sleep really late yesterday, and I'm trying to figure out how I can balance all of the things. Y'all know I'm trying to be new to being consistent with filming and everything. So today we are filming a Get Ready With Me. Like I told y'all, okay, if you're new here, hi, welcome. Okay, we are doing all the things that we need to do to try and get our life. Okay, I turned 40 in a couple of minutes, y'all, and I just want to be the best version of myself, you know, like outside of the childlike version. Okay, let me say, hold on, let me talk and work because we gotta be on time. I've already put on my milk primer. Now I need to, where is it? I know I took, oh, so I want to be the best version of myself as I turn 40. And that looks like just, I don't know. I really don't know who she is, to be honest, but I know I want her to be put together when she steps out of the house. Like, I want to look like, damn, like you're like somebody that I want to know. That's who I want to be. So with that being said, I have all this makeup, y'all, that I've like purchased over the years, like for real, for real. Like if I'm honest, like a lot of it may or may not. I mean, I purchased new stuff, but a lot of it may or may not be expired because I purchased this makeup because, am I talking right? When I first had Cadence, which is my oldest, he's 6 now. Um, when I was a new mom and adjusting, I would watch YouTube videos while I was putting him to sleep. And that just became my thing because I used to, why do I keep saying because so much? Anyways, I hated bedtime. Like, and I despised, it was actually a pain point with my husband and I because I'm like, why is it that you won't relieve me of this duty? I'm tired. Like, I just want to be able to check out, and I can't check out because you won't just do nighttime routine. And the truth, what he said is, and it was also a cop out, let me just say that. My son only wanted me, which is true to a certain degree. He did only want me, but he would have learned to want his daddy had his daddy taken him. Okay, like, but anyways, I needed to find a way to be okay with my new normal. And my new normal was I needed to, it was bedtime routine. So that's how I got addicted to YouTube. I don't want to say it was an addiction, but it was a calming thing for me. I'm trying like a new thing, y'all. Like I told y'all I watch YouTube videos, and Peyton, she like does all of her makeup. I really don't want to do a contour. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm honestly just doing this makeup for y'all. As I get better with this, like I might do, I feel like I need a little bit more here, but we're gonna try that out. As I get better with this, I feel like what I might end up doing is I'll do a full face and then whatever, but literally I'm doing this and I'm taking it off. But Peyton, what I was saying was, is Peyton will do her whole face with one brush. And I truly believe that it gives, like, her face looks a lot like skin because of she's kind of like blending everything in. So we're gonna try that out, y'all. Hopefully it goes well, especially because I'm filming it with y'all and I don't want to scratch this video. We have been so productive this morning. I've already, hey y'all, if you have not saw my last video, but your girl is doing 75 hard. And I have already done my outdoor workout. I am preparing also, in addition to doing 75 hard, I'm preparing for a 5K. Yeah, y'all, like I'm doing all the things. Like 40 is big for me. I remember, hold on, let me tell y'all. I have so much makeup, okay? But like when it comes to me utilizing makeup that works for my skin, like this combo like is my complexion, like eats down this and Lancome. And I keep buying all these other shades, but none of them really like measure up. So I mix the Physicians Formula, and the color is, it's too dark, but together we go together real bad. This is PF 10605. It has sunscreen in it. I can't say that I ever knew that. And then I mix it with Born This Way color Butter Pecan. She's too light, but together they work. Like one thing that I'm learning is you can get certain makeups, but like there are certain brands that like that's your color, like that's your skin tone, and it won't be that way for every brand. It won't. So I'm doing oops, hold on now. I'm doing 1.5 pump of that, and we're going to mix her together. So I put it on the back of my hand, and then I did like one little twirl. Put it on the back of my hand. But what was I saying? That's how I fell in love with YouTube, and that's why YouTube is, I guess you could say, like something I just washed these makeup brushes, y'all. In fact, they might still be like a little damp. And we're in, if you didn't know this, I don't know if I posted this on YouTube, but it will be posted soon if it's not as a short. I got my makeup vanity. This is something that I have wanted for myself for years, like years. I've wanted this vanity. I've been watching it. And I just finally decided that I was going to get it for myself. Like, I asked my husband, I asked my parents, like, I sent links, and I don't know if y'all can tell, but like the color and in the lighting, but y'all gonna see when once we finish them everything. Like she's see, okay, like that was not enough, so we're gonna go back in. I asked for it. I dropped hints. No, y'all, the thing just broke off. No, 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 no. Now, Physicians Formula, she's not that expensive. But ask me, is she going in the trash? Ask me, am I replacing her? The answer is not. This just broke off, y'all. Wow. Okay. Well, I already have like so many stains. When we move and sell this house, we're gonna really have to replace this carpet. But anywho, I forgot what the hell I was saying. What was I saying? Oh, I asked. I did not get it. So, I ended up buying it for myself. Like, and I'm happy. Like, and it wasn't that expensive. Maybe towards the end of the video, I feel like I mixed that one in. It's good. But it wasn't that expensive. It was only like $250, and it has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 drawers. There are different versions. There's one with like 9 drawers, and then now this is what Peyton do, y'all. Okay, we're gonna see how this goes. She takes it and then she blends the concealer with the same brush that she used for her makeup. Mhm. This, yeah, it's working. Okay, okay, okay. I've never done this before, y'all. Never. And I am tapping like really lightly. I see that. I don't know if it's coming off good in camera, but I can definitely see it. Now, I feel like I might go on and put a little bit more, but yeah, it's like the makeup I feel is more melted into my skin this way, and it looks like skin. I like that. I've never, outside of Peyton, I've not seen nobody else do their makeup that way, where they use. And listen, I'm not saying I watch everybody because I don't, but yeah, I feel like it melted into my skin better. I do need like a little bit more lighter under the eye, but I like that. Okay, Peyton, Big Peyton. Okay, so if you're not doing underneath your chin, what are you doing? Okay, because you gonna get clocked every time if you're not blending it down. You got face, and then like what are we? No, so always bring it down, which is hard when you like washing your face at the end of the day. But we're not trying to get clocked, y'all, for discoloration. So I really like that. Like this looks one um like my face looks so even. I really like that. Okay, now we did take a little bit of, like, it's not as light as I want it to be, and this is the soft matte NARS. I'm in the color caramel. This is my favorite concealer color. This, and then the Makeup by Mario. um I just love this. It's very skin like, and we're gonna clean up along the way, y'all. It's very skin like, and I don't even know what the hell. Like, y'all, I'm truly trying to make sure that we're gonna let that sit a little bit. Oh, okay. One of my athletes, y'all, she is, speaking of athletes, this is something that I wanted to talk about. One of my athletes, sorry if I'm all over the place, but this is how I am in real life. Like, y'all are getting a full version of Christine. Like, this is me. This is me, y'all. Sorry, not sorry. But you know what? You probably that way too. Okay, listen. You are not alone. Because why do we have to get on this here app and act like we're something different than we actually are? No. Like, I fell in love with the YouTubers that felt like me. Like, you know what? That's me, or that can be me. Those were the YouTubers that I fell in love with. So this is how I am in real life. I jump from topic to topic. I don't know if this is mom brain or this is just me at this point, but this is me. But speaking of athletes, I have an athlete whom is a entrepreneur, like full out entrepreneur, y'all. She makes body butter. And actually, I'll see if she has a website and I'll post it in my video. But she makes body butter, she makes body scrub. Um, I think that's it. I think that's all. I know at one point in time she made like lip stuff, but I don't know if that was just a trial thing or something she stuck with. But I told her to let me know because she goes to like truly she prioritizes her business. Like her mother will send us messages and be like, just wanted to let you know, Narisi, is prioritizing her business today. So I look like that because for a second I'm like, should I say her name? But also at the same time, if I'm gonna share her business, y'all will know her name. Cause yeah. When it comes to brows, y'all, I'm not the best with that. I just want them to look fuller. Once again, y'all, we're learning how to do this makeup thing here, y'all. And I still just use the pencil. I know of people who do so much other, which I do want to buy the Refi eyebrow thingy majig. I just haven't yet. Now, this eyebrow always a hot mess. Like, I don't know if it's shaped wrong when I get it done or what, but I cannot get her to look like this one. It's already to me looking a little off. Yeah, I don't know if my hairs are wrong or what, but I guess you could say they be looking like cousins, but looking like twins? No, not even close. Not even a little bit. So, trying to do it facing this way so y'all can see me. Hopefully. Because if you like what you see, yeah, like once I started drawing them on, they just don't look the same. I don't know, y'all. Maybe once I go in with concealer and um you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to do my eyes first. And as I'm talking, I'm realizing that I do not. If you're new here, you did not know that I am a gymnastics coach. And my husband travels for work. So, first of all, I will be a gymnastics coach regardless. I started coaching gymnastics before we even got married, but it was just something that I did alongside my job. I used to work in human resources, and yeah, so I prior to kids, I would go to work in HR, and then I would as soon as I got off of work, I think I got off of work at 4:30, and then gymnastics practice started at 4:45. Yes, y'all, I was booking it. And I was lucky enough that the gym that I worked at, I mean, if it wasn't the situation, I just would have been late, but I was lucky enough that the gym that I worked at was literally right by my job. But let me also mention that it was a long walk from the building that I worked in to the parking lot. So your girl was like booking it. So I would make it there like right on time. Like checking every mirror, y'all. Like this the camera. Like we're making sure we're blending out. Like makeup is literally artistry. You are drawing, you are creating dimension, you are doing all of the things that you want to do in your painting on your face. And it's about, do you want the drama or what is it that you want to create when you are creating a makeup look? So I like to create a balanced face that looks like my skin. So, okay, that is done. Now, technically, what we should be doing is carving out these brows, y'all. So I have been coaching for a while, and lately coaching has been I truly love, like I really love coaching. Like I was saying I would be doing that even if I wasn't married to my husband because I actually started coaching before we got married. But now, and I stopped working in HR in 2017. Like, it had to have been like right before I stopped working in August of 2017. And I had Cadence in December of 2018. So I'll say probably what that's about like 6 months or so before I got pregnant, right? It looks a little bit better now that I carved it out. Um, I also have a network marketing business. And when I left HR, I was just coaching and doing my network marketing business. Nelson was not traveling for work yet, but he was in school to finish his degree for his job and everything. So the thing was, is I was just gonna do my network marketing, and I was going to coach. Coaching is my passion, y'all. Like, the thing is when it comes to coaching, like, you can only be a coach pretty. I mean, because it's I call it a passion job. I don't make money like that at all. Like, truly. And it's basically kind of like a teacher. Teachers do not make that much money, although they probably should, because of how much they are pouring into your children. The payoff is not worth it. And then, honestly, we are the ones that deal with the parents. It's a lot. Like, it's a lot. So coaching for me lately has been very unfulfilling because of the parents. Um, what do I need to do now? We're going to put on some bronzer. I need to do my eyes, y'all. Let's do that. Because this makeup is not staying on long. We're not doing too much. Not too much. I'm gonna use this Juvia Place. I think it's the Warrior. I want to say it might be the Warrior too, but it says the Warrior by Juvia's palette. We're gonna do something just real simple on the eye. Normally, I'll do like bronzer on the eye, but I think I'm going to dip into this. Brush is not clean, so it's whatever's on here. But I'm gonna dip into this color right here. Um, you have to deal with the parents, and let me tell y'all, dealing with the parents in coaching is the worst. Like, because, and I always say, like, as I'm a mom and my boys will be getting into sports, like, I pray to God that I am not one of those parents, because listen, y'all, like, it's horrible. Like, the amount of disrespect that you um receive as a coach is just, and then you essentially, it's what they're doing, what you're providing a service. So I mean, it's by choice, you don't have to, but as coaching staff, we choose to be respectful and not respond, even when we should sometimes respond with disrespect. Because we had this one mom who, her daughter left, but she was just like, she would say stuff, and it's like, girl, first of all, your daughter ain't even that good. Okay, let's talk about it. But for all of this pressure you trying to give, I'm gonna need you to keep it cute, okay? I'm gonna need you to keep it real cute. But anyways, one of the parents was trying to like stick up for us coaches, because now, um, the coach that I coach with, sometimes he a man, y'all. Okay, so when it comes to posting stuff, he could be very delayed and late. Okay, like, it's just who he is. Now, he is also a DJ and a photographer and he like really does a great job with holding his family down. But I mean, when I say that in the context of is he like does his parents' lawn, and like that's what I mean when I say that. So because he's holding his family down and doing all of that, this is a shading brush. I think I'm gonna try and use this. Oh, what is this? A shading brush? Yeah, crease brush. Okay, we're gonna try and make this a little darker. I feel like this is not the brush that I need to use, but we're gonna try it out, y'all. So, um, I'm dip. I'm dipping into this color right here. He does a lot for his family, and his wife is also a police officer. So, see how that brought a little bit of dimension. So, it's hard to balance everything. First of all, it's hard to balance everything, period. But with him being a man, it's just also harder. Like, it's just how it is. So, with that being said, sometimes he could be delayed with posting things. And that's just not what I do. He is the head coach, so I let him do what he's supposed to do. Now, I'll help out, meaning like, hey, you haven't posted this. Here's the information you need to post. Like, I'll help him out, but I essentially let him lead. What did I do with that other brush? Here she is. Okay, so now we got that on. Now we're gonna just try and like blend this together. Yeah, like that, like so. Cause listen, we're not doing too much on the eyes, y'all. Not too much. Um, so with that being said, some parents can be very rude and disrespectful, and this mom was doing that. Now, one of the we had this year, we decided to do Team Moms to help us out. And one of the parents, she's so kind and so nice. She was trying to like stick up for us, y'all. And this mom, I don't even remember exactly because also I didn't see all of it. But girl, this mom went in and was like, she said something along the lines of like, keep it cute. And I mean, like, really disrespectful to this mother. And I could tell, like, when I saw her, like, girl, she was just like, she was still like a little shaken by what the mother had said. And mind you, this mama, her daughter was done. Now, not even competing no more. You up in here talking crazy. I say all that to say, like, I'm sure every sport or whatever has this type of stuff. Now, I am trying to learn how to do a wing, y'all. But do you see just how by doing that, we kind of created a little wing? Okay, you. I know you see it. You see that? We created a little wing just by doing that. That's with whatever is left on the concealer brush. Okay, that's that. Until we learn how to do the wing, that's the wing. Okay, don't. And what about it? Okay, who gonna check me? Nobody. Nobody. Okay, and then you just boop boop boop. Okay, that's what you do. No, but we're going real simple on the eyes now. Now, do I want to do a little shimmer? No, I don't. Because who shimmer? Where we going? We're going to do this light color right here to bring a little bit of, because I don't want my eyes to just be dark. We're just going to pop a little bit right there. Right there. Just a little bit. Not too much. Not too much. I don't like it. I don't know if it's because of what's still on. I'm trying to get it off, but I don't know if it's because of what's still on here or what. But she's not doing what she needs to do. Okay, that's better. You know what? I really should have just left it like this. I could go back, but we're here now. We're here now. It's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna do some shimmer because I don't like it. Um, it has been very unfulfilling for me in regards to the parents. Oh, that's pretty. We're in this color here. She's pretty. Um, with that being said, my athletes honestly have been the ones that have held me together in the moments where the parents are stressing me out. I had my gym closed due to my old gym closed due to COVID. So I went to a new gym. Blessing in disguise, okay? Like true blessing. But of course when you go new, like it's a learning phase or whatever. I'm learning new coaches, new parents, new everything. There were some um athletes that came with me. Um their daughters are very talented, okay? And I say all that to say they did not vibe with just brushing some of the color we put all over our lid under my eye. They did not vibe with the male coach. With that being said, they would do a lot of trying to like put me in the middle. And actually, at that time, I was pregnant with Camden, which is my youngest. So I was already really emotional. And then, and when I had him, if you don't know, after you have a baby, the hormones and everything could stay in your body for 1 to 2 years. It might be 1 to 3. They would put me in the middle, and I was crying a lot. I was stressed out, and they would not talk to him, but they would be talking to me about him. And although I felt like some of the things that they said were valid, I felt like more was not valid. And I also would encourage them, like, hey, if this is how you feel, you should talk to him and leave me out of it. Um, when we finally talked, I was gonna do like a colorful look. Change my mind. When we finally talked, the mom ended up like she was not kind, honestly. And he was very nice, but I had kind of like prompted him for the conversation. This is NARS Orgasm Brush, liquid brush blush. Let's see here. It is not there. I can't get it to focus, y'all. I don't know how to get it to focus. But it's liquid brush NARS. Okay, it looks like this. Um, I had prompted him for the conversation and let him know like how they were feeling. So he was very kind, especially I believe with knowing everything that was being said. He handled it very well. And one of them, she ended up like going and trialing at another gym. Now, that's fine and dandy. The thing is she lied about it and was like lied and said her daughter was sick or something. Now, listen, let me say this. You can do whatever it is that you want to do for your kids. It's your kid, right? But when you sign commitments and you have this open relationship and what have you with um with coaches, and then you decide that you're going to lie, and then I find out, and then another parent tells me that you're lying, it's a problem. Like we supposed to have this relationship, this open relationship, but you're lying. So one of the other parents like told me, now she was now in hindsight I feel like she was trying to be drama and whatever. I don't want to go and say this whole story. I really don't. But now we are in Laura Mercier, translucent powder. I really don't, because this has been like about 3 years ago now, and I've done a lot of healing from this. Basically, the parents caused me a lot of problems to the point where I did not know if I was going to coach anymore. Like, they took away my confidence. I didn't believe in myself as a coach. And I had some athletes who, through them, and listen, y'all, I'm doing this makeup, so we're not going to cry, okay? But through these athletes, now we're going to brush that off. I do not like really a bright under. I like bright to a certain degree, but I had some athletes that allowed me to go through the uncertainty of not believing in myself, of not trusting myself as a coach, because those parents stole my confidence. Like, now, somebody can only take what you allow them to take, right? This is my bronzer. This is Fenty and Coco Naughty. Somebody can only take what you allow them to take. But listen, y'all have no idea, like, what I went through with these parents. Like, no idea. And um, I would like um as we were in practice and I'm trying to build workouts for the girls, and they'll say, like, Coach Christine, um, well, what do you want me to do? Or how many do you want me to do? And then I'll be like, you know what? Honestly, I don't know. And I had some athletes that allowed me to work through that. Um, like, truly, they helped me build my confidence back up as a coach. If it was not for them, honestly, I can say that I don't believe that I would still be coaching. Along with them, some parents who knew what was happening, because these parents were also um, posting on social media. So they're doing all of this. Mind you, essentially, to me, it's bullying. Like, you're bullying somebody who's not fighting back. Because I didn't, because Jose, we didn't respond back to any of the things that they were posting about us until they just got real comfortable and kept doing it. And I finally ended up telling the gym owner, like, you have to do something about this. And essentially, the gym owner, her and her husband, are lawyers. And I don't think that the parents knew that. I'm almost certain they didn't, because listen, y'all, it was really bad. And they ended up sending them a cease and desist, and it was like crickets after that. To the point, like, the gym community is very small, y'all. So, like, other coaches were like, are y'all good? Now, the other coaches were very much like they knew that the things that they were saying was not true, but also at the same time, it's like they're saying, like, they really messing it up for themselves, because ain't no other gym gonna want to take them. Like, and I'm like, yeah, I know, but they think they really doing something. Like, these parents were rude. Um, Now we're going with Laura Mercier. All over the face. I'm just kind of trying to, like, marry everything together. Okay, that's it. That's what. Not forgetting this, marrying it all together. With that being said, hopefully I've given you enough context with this story to start bringing it home, because I'm almost done. The two athletes that helped me the most at that time period in my life left the gym. And, well, one of them, she graduated. She's a senior. And then the other one, she is in 8th grade, and she is going, I think she just really does not want to. I don't feel like putting on no lashes, y'all. So we're just gonna do. What are we gonna do? We're going to do um mascara. And I got the lashes sitting right here, but I just don't feel like it. I shouldn't have started telling this story because it didn't put me in a bad mood. um, she, I think she just doesn't want to go into her freshman year. She wants to be a new person. She don't want to be gymnast girl. She wants to be volleyball and track, which she's good. She sent me a picture from her graduation at her school. She has um, seven um records at her. Is it middle school? 7 records, y'all. Insane beast mode. Now I told her like I need you to make sure because these like they become my kids, y'all. My kids away from my kids. I told her like I really want you to make sure that you don't like your friends are not on your level. So I hope you're not making this decision for the wrong reasons. But we're going to, all I can do is say that I'm here for you. You know, if you want to come back, the door is always open. With that being said, them leaving has been really weighing on me. So we had those two leaving, the senior, and then, oh, the senior, she got injured right before her last competition. Like literally the last practice, the last event before her last competition. So she didn't even get to compete at her last competition. That was stressful. Then we have another girl. She just decided, essentially, to me, she just decided to stop coming to practice. And but she ended up having a tear in her hip. She trying to say she thinks she got it in gymnastics, but I don't agree. Whatever. Ooh, I do that every time, y'all. Every time. It got in my eye. Um, I say that because like she stopped coming to gymnastics and she just started doing track, and that was like about 3 weeks before. Essentially, she found out she had to tear the lower. Mm-mm. Y'all see that clump there? You know, you need to get that out. See, okay, mascara still looks pretty. I don't know why in my mind I felt like if I do the mascara is not gonna be as pretty. Like you don't have to wear lashes, and that's also a thing. Like makeup is what you want it to be. So me and you maybe stop making everybody make you feel like you have to be what everybody else is, because you don't. Like, be you and be the person that you want to be. Like getting on this app and doing this is like a therapy for me, but also me being who Christine wants to be. So this is, I would normally set my makeup with setting spray, but once again, y'all, this is coming off. Um, these are the lashes. Okay, this video is 44 minutes. I want to read y'all the letter that the athlete wrote me. Hopefully I can make it through without crying. I knew that one day I'd be making this card, but I never expected it to be in this situation. When I first started gymnastics, I was 2. Never did I once think about competitive until my mom put me in it and told me we'd try it out. I remember my very first competition. You were there, and I was scared of you because I was this little 8-year-old girl, and you were the coach of the big girls. Now, years later, I am one of those girls. There is absolutely no way I would have ever made it to this point in my life without you. It was just a couple of years ago, I was so upset and seriously considering quitting. I lost my spark and love for the sport, and you were the one who brought it back. You haven't just impacted me in gymnastics. My whole life has changed so much because of you, and I have learned so many new things and ways to manage certain situations. I've always admired your love and passion for the sport and for the athletes. You make me laugh so hard and truly make me feel confident and loved. You have been such an incredible role model to take after. Thank you for being in my life. I love you. Y'all, it was so hard for me to not cry reading all that. But um things like that make it worth it. Like, it is not a it's not for the money. Like, what I do, and hearing that a role model, and that's the type of coach that I desire to be, and I want to be, because that's the type of coach that I had when I ran track. Like, my track coach affected me just as a human, not just as an athlete. He, I felt like, helped me to become a better person. And when it came to who I wanted to be as a coach, I wanted to be a coach that made athletes better, period. So I strive. That's just who I tried to be. And to hear her say that was essentially like, I did it. Like, I've accomplished the mission. I've accomplished the goal. And honestly, if I walked away from the sport today, I would be good, because I know that I have done exactly what I said I was going to be and do. And I didn't allow the parents to break me. But yeah, your girl, like, I have been stressed because it's just affected me that they're leaving. What do we want to do? We're gonna do just like a little nude clip, and I just been trying to go through that. We're doing. And I'm a mom who has boys, so when it comes to the girls, to hear them say, I'm a good role model, that warms my heart. Cause y'all, like, especially with my husband being gone, like, I could be so critical of myself and so down on myself. Like really, y'all, like, it gets hard. Like, the nights are hard. I'll say that. Like, oh, this is cute. Okay. It's chilly. We're not going red though. The nights are hard, and but it just makes it feel worth it, I guess I could say, when you have an athlete compliment you on doing Mac Velvet Teddy. Camden is up. Oh, I definitely got that on my too. Does anybody else, when you do your makeup, does your nose run? Mine does. All the time. And we're gonna put liner back on to create the dimension. And that's the look, y'all. Boom. This is the look. My athletes uplift me when I'm down. They make me feel good, and that's what it's for. It's kind of like, when you have kids and you're like, this is what it's for. This is another letter from another athlete. This was her last. We have so many athletes. Like, I want to say like 4 or 5 leave. And like they're not going to another gym or anything. They're just not doing gymnastics anymore. Christine, I could not thank you enough for all the pep talks and support throughout the season. I have never had coaches put so much effort into me before. I will miss all of your fun story time and us helping you pick outfits to buy. I am so incredibly grateful for everything. So this is my own little corner. Okay, so when I'm sitting in here and I'm feeling down, I'm gonna look at those. I have one more to put there. And yeah, y'all, but I hope this was very beneficial for y'all. Let's go out in the natural light, and then because Camden is up, y'all, so let's go greet him. And you can see his makeup in it. Hey, man. Hi, good morning. This is the makeup. Natural light, y'all. She's cute. She's precious. All right, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay? We do makeup, we do lifestyle, we do fitness. That's what we do here because that's what I'm all about. So, if you have any comments or any makeup recommendations, please comment below. Love y'all. Bye.